But the invitation stands. Do you have any anything to show us, any work that you've done? Do you draw? What do you work in now?
I generally do like color pencil, and I've started doing it. I mean, I used to do it when I was in high school. Then I went to architecture school, and I stopped doing it, other than architecture stuff. So finally, I have reached a stage, when I'm stable at my job. So I just started to pick up, art again. That's where I am right now.
Okay.
So it's not, I'm not as experienced as you guys or do a lot of stuff as you guys do. But I'm trying to get into that mode again. That's what it's for.
Okay. I feel like I'm singling you out, but you are the kind of the newer person
I get all
here.
the attention.
So something matters you're interested in?
Well, I do want to learn how to do portraits.
Okay.
And after seeing like Kathy's work, I'm very interested in doing some wildlife too. I like I have to go to a barbecue on July 4th, and the lady I'm going to, she loves squirrels. So I'm thinking if I can pick something here, and maybe I can do a piece. I mean, it's just a way to start, and you put out there, I can do something. Because I don't know many people here. That's where if I send something, if they like it and hang it. I mean, it's just a way to get started. Because I need to get motivated. Somebody has to push me to really do it.
So did you find how did you find Scratch or wet canvas?
Actually, I was on wet canvas before for color pencil.
That's it.
And then, I went on again and I saw that Scratchboard thing. I was like, okay, let's look at it. Because I had seen Sally's work. That's how I came to know it's Scratchboard. There's a thing called Scratchboard.
Okay.
So when I looked at it again in like January of this year, January, February, so I found that and I was like, okay, let's look at it. So then I started following you guys and I realized there's a workshop. I was like, what a better way to learn. That's
Very good.
There's some sample boards back in there.
Okay.
If you want one or not.
So you.
Abrasive kind of a deal, and when she did it, I touched it, and I was like, it's not.
It all depends on what.
Well, I'm going to invite anybody, especially Diana, the skin specialist, if that's the direction you'd like to go.
I mean, I want to go every direction right now, if that's possible.
Yes, it is.
The paper towel going to that room where Alan was putting himself.
That's mine.
Okay. Are you using the thing pulling, right? Pulling the line instead of. All right. And
So that's
See, she's doing it straight instead of there you go.
Do you know Lorna pushes numbers on?
and then the way Kathy was doing it, I think it depends on the pressure. Or it depends
Patrick said
on
that push us too.
I said it, I have no control.
Right.
I feel like I
It's
see
a feel
it.
thing.
Yeah,
And
it
if you
does,
watch
yeah.
on Diana on a bigger board,
I tried that on Scratchboard.
this is something I've noticed that Diana does.
If you want to try,
Like, see, Kathy, mine is so dark. I don't know if it's.
Part of this is learning to control the pressure. I have people in my workshops who do gradient, starting with the lightest lines that they can possibly make, and then progressing to doing it very dark. And it just helps you learn how to make those light lines, and then how your pressure affects the width and the darkness of the line, or lightness technically. Good, yeah. See.
Man,
Yeah,
yes.
I found some with different colors
Okay.
Oh, Rod, what, you just got ink all over that.
Oh well.
It's a dry color.
Yeah, but you hit that.
Oh no, that's a
too. I
trick.
put it.
Oh.
I'm surprised you didn't recognize that. You just got ink all over it.
There's a
I did get some ink on it, didn't I?
Oh, the black thing rolled up over it, so I thought ink.
No, he did.
It kind of goes with my sea monster.
This is like for people that.
I see monster.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is an anal person.
This is an all organized person.
Bad example, good example.
Where do you buy these things from?
In an art store. I think it was for
that's
colored
for
pencil
that's
actually.
for pencils,
Yeah.
for pencil carriers.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's nice.
That is very nice.
You'll watch Diana when she's doing skin, and she'll have a hand under her board too, and I think she's controlling part of her pressures with her hand rather than doing this.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
put your fingers a little
Everybody
further
try
under.
this.
Slow down a
Is
little
it,
bit.
is that the double fix? Oh.
No, it's different. And I'm not supposed to
Does it
say
feel a
any
little
more
lighter?
than it's different, and everybody
And it's a
should try
feel
it.
thing, it really is.
Now it
We'll do that.
does.
Forward.
We can really hard.
Yeah,
Rotate your
and
two
we're all
paws.
supposed to try it.
I think I don't use it exacto, but don't you guys use it? There you
She
go.
has it, yeah.
Okay, okay. I have to learn.
Exactly,
You
backwards.
look like she's doing it real like, see, let me draw you. See, when I scratch, I grab it from the, to control it from here like a pencil. And then I just start scratching. But it is on the side instead of doing it like this.
Okay, so doing it
then-
straight, it's at
It's
an
like,
angle.
seeing this goes straight this way or wherever, which way you want to go.
Now, if you want me to show you what I do, and I emphasize this in my classes a lot.
Why don't you move?
Never
the
choke down. Because with doing skin and stuff, you want to have an incredibly light touch. If you're up here, it's really hard to do it heavy.
Yeah, that's why I go all the way down to the nape of the neck of the thing when I do
Because you do heavy.
scrap. No, I can control it better,
Ah,
a light and.
But when they're
it-
teaching somebody, I tell them, see, I don't choke up. I work from up here. I don't have my glasses on. Well, I mean my.
You're not that bad off.
I do it with the sharp edge up, which is probably dumb because that's how people get hurt. But I like to point better that way. And I pull. And I can't see what I'm doing, so let's just hope I'm doing it right. I never blow on it.
Never blow on it? Why? Then how do you?
I have asthma and breathing problems and allergies, and
A little
blow on
brush.
it.
Oh, you
And I
have the
just
little.
blew on it, so.
You have
How do
the
you-
dust buster.
So how do you clean the board if it gets to? Oh, I have seen you wearing those socks.
Yeah, but we- my dirt devil,
A little dust devil, little,
that also would create a dust.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and for people who don't have any kind of problems, I think that's really good, because I used to use that.
Oh, it's a vacuum.
Yeah, but you see, let me make some, that everybody can see, so you can see it. Can everybody see the dust?
It's a vacuum.
that's the same one I've got.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, I love this. I think it's for cleaning computers. It comes with a little brush that you can put on it for cleaning keyboards.
It's pretty good because when I do color pencil, it also leaves all those
Yeah.
things. And then, you know, if you do it with the paper, it
Yeah.
leaves those streaks.
Right.
Yeah. But I always tell people work up here. It's a lot harder. When I teach a class, I tell them try to take the ink off without removing any of the clay. Now, of course, this is impossible.
Let
Try.
it be light-handed.
Yeah, yeah. You should be able to go like this and feel no difference.
Yeah, see, it's
See, I
this one
disagree
is
with that.
Well, that one
because it's
doesn't
too
have
red.
dust. Yeah.
No, I
Okay,
disagree with
try.
that. But I get it. You know, I love you to death and I love what you do. But I think when I bought all that clay, I can do with it what I want.
She's talking about skin too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
She's trying to
talking
make
about
things
skin
smooth.
only for skin or any piece, any.
I'm talking about skin if you want your skin smooth. There are certain things like when I do crochet hats, you can really feel it because it's a different texture.
Right.
And I'm talking about when I teach people, if you want to do it the way I do it, I teach you this way and then you go home and do it any way you want.
Right.
You know, because we all do it differently. And I love the effect that we all have. I don't think there's anybody on what campus I don't really enjoy looking at their work. And we all do it differently. But when I teach, I can only teach how I do it, you know?
Nice.
Basically, it has to be at an angle.